Hey everyone, welcome back to 2H Review. I'm Caleb.
I'm Hannah, and we are getting ready to start a new
Trend.
not like a trend.
For us, not for, not for anybody else.
A new series, if you will. We are going to, every month, we are going to do quick reviews of all the movies we saw. So we are going to get ready to do 6 reviews in 6 minutes of all the movies that we saw in December, which was 6. So technically, it was 5 in theater, and then 1 that we just watched.
We watched it.
Yeah.
Old movie, but we're older-ish.
But we're going to do it because we just saw it, and Class is coming out.
Are these going to be, these are just going to kind of be like spoiler-free reviews, right? Because, I mean, we wouldn't have much time to talk about plot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to get into, like, everybody, this person died. Unless...
It'd just be like what we thought of it, and we can even, at the very end, before the minute's up, we could even just, like, give our score of, like, 1 out of 10, and then just be like, this is what I thought, this is what she thought, and then we kind of go on to the next one.
Yeah, and then if you guys would like us to go into further deliberation,
have a discussion about
it. That's the word. Let us know in the comments, because we might do longer discussion videos for some of the movies. So let us know which ones you guys want to hear more from us about. All right.
So before we get started, do you want to have us mark down what each movie we thought was out of 10? Or do you want to just do it on the spot?
I'll just do it on the spot. We haven't rehearsed this. We haven't talked about what we're going to say. Should be interesting.
Not more nervous. Because I honestly don't know what scores I'm going to get.
All right. So, ready? Set? Go.
Okay, so it was really good.
Yeah. The animation was amazing. The story was very well done. I like Miles Morales. I didn't know I was going to like him. Didn't know anything about him. Turns out I really liked his story. And I'm glad that they used his story for this animated movie.
And even though it seemed like it would be a complicated premise of having other dimensions and all these other Spider-Man, like a spider pig,
yeah,
like it's so crazy, but like it works.
They did it. It was just so well done.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend going to go see it.
Yeah, we saw it twice.
Yeah, we did. We just saw it recently again. I mean, I have absolutely no complaints on that movie.
None whatsoever.
So score out of 10.
9.
I would give it a 10 out of 10.
I mean, I'm gonna say 9.5 because it was pretty. I mean, I feel like I could never give a movie 10, so I'm gonna say 9.5.
I normally don't, but I'm just gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because I feel like it was exactly the movie that it needed to be.
Okay.
Okay, so
Deadpool.
It was okay. It was. I mean, the PG-13 rating of it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Once Upon a Deadpool.
It was. I mean, the parts with
Fred Savage, the Princess Bride spots were
they were so funny.
They were really funny. The rest of it,
it kind of lost a little bit the second time around.
Yeah.
I just feel like it wasn't as funny, and the story. I mean, the story is okay, but you've probably already seen the
Deadpool,
the
regular
Deadpool
one. Yeah.
So I mean, if you didn't want your kids to go see it because it wasn't R-rated, and hopefully that is the case, then yeah, I mean, it was an okay movie. Your kids will probably laugh and think it's a good movie. So I mean, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. 6.
It's just, I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't
okay.
It wasn't
bad.
bad.
That's all we could say. It was just okay. Yeah. So 6 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair score.
All right.
Mary Poppins.
There was some good things and some bad things about it.
Here's what I like. I think it was a good movie, but I didn't feel like I was watching. I feel like I was watching a whole new series, that I wasn't, necessarily watching a Mary Poppins sequel.
That's probably because of the recast. That was probably the biggest thing.
True, but it was missing something. The movie, to me, was just missing, like, that something special, that, like, magic that the original had. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it was missing. I couldn't put my finger and be like, this is what it was. I don't know. It was just missing that something.
However, I did want to point out that the child actors in that movie were absolutely amazing.
So good.
I mean, you don't expect too much out of kid actors, but I mean, they were 100% believable. I hope they have a bright future in acting because they did such a great job.
Yeah.
I would give this movie a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say 7.5, just because Dick Van Dyke was in it, and that was awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Aquaman. Oh man, be happy we're only talking about this for a minute.
I actually thought it was. I thought it was okay. I thought the visual effects were the best part of it. Mm-hmm. The underwater aspects of it, the whole. I don't want to get too much into spoilers, but yeah, the visual effects were really good. So that was one of the best parts of the movie.
Yeah, there was a few times where some of the visuals sometimes weren't the same. Like somebody's face was like doing this, and then somebody else's face was perfectly still, and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Story-wise, it was
all over the place.
Story-wise, it was mediocre.
It started off like actiony, middle. All of a sudden, it turned into like a legit rom-com, and I could not have rolled my eyes harder. There was some directional things that I didn't like with like the swirling fight scenes.
Oh, that made me.
We had to look away. I was like, I can't. It makes me dizzy.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
4 out of 10. I'm sorry. I wanted to like it.
Okay. This movie, it was an interesting fresh start considering there's been 5 previous movies of the Transformers universe. This one was very much more story driven than the previous ones. The previous ones were action scenes, explosions,
it was Michael Bay.
Crazy. Where this one was much more story driven. It had a great story.
Yeah, it was very, very well done, the story. I actually think it might be my favorite Transformers movie because I don't like Shia LaBeouf, and so I've only seen the first one with him in it.
I don't know, 'cause I still really like the first 2. I mean, even though, yes, they weren't, the story-wise, it wasn't, but there's something special about the first 2 Transformers for me. The last 3 have just been kind of...
Well, I only saw the first one with Mark Wahlberg, and that one was okay, and I couldn't see the second one because the trailers where he's like, we're not going to give up on Prime, okay? Say hi to your mother for me. He didn't say that last part. But, so that was turning me off, but so this one was by far the best one.
Give it 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say 8 out of 10, that's fair.
All right, so the last movie is Split.
We didn't see that in theater.
Yeah, we just watched it recently because Glass is coming out, and we were actually,
it was really good. I didn't know what to expect other than somebody with split personalities. It was very well done. I didn't know James McAvoy was that good of an actor until I watched this movie. And we've seen him in some other things, and he's like fine, but I was
this
like,
one he was believable as like a 6-year-old.
Every single personality he took on, I was like, oh, he's that person. Like it was he did a very good job.
And this movie did a good job in setting up and making us excited for there to be another one, which Glass comes out soon, so we're excited to see that.
And it's like we already knew it was a follow-up to Unbreakable, which you don't really know, and it's, if you saw it in theater for the first time and you had no idea and you see that end credit scene with Bruce Willis and you're like, what?
So I would give this an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for sure.
And we are out of time.
That is done. We did it. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
So let us know if you liked our quick little things.
Yeah, it's something we were trying out. We're hoping.
Because we understand that sometimes people don't have time to sit there and watch a 15-minute video for each one of these movies. So we hope that maybe if you're questionable about seeing some of these movies, that our reviews would either encourage you or discourage you to go see it. But yeah, let us know if you like this format. We're gonna do one for January, but won't be as many movies because there's not a lot coming out this.
Yeah, there's not that much.
Probably just the one actually. It's gonna be a really short video.
So let us know what you guys thought. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to see a longer discussion on any of these, I feel like there's probably people that might want a bigger one on Aquaman.
Yeah, because we did have a little bit more to talk about that.
But yeah, so let us know, because if we get enough people requesting, we'll put one out. Like, subscribe, and thank you for watching.